English online class. I am your English teacher. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Okay, students, I hope all of you have purchased your English textbook. So today we'll start a new chapter, that is lesson number 2. We'll start a new lesson, that is nuclear test. Okay, first lesson Swami Vivekananda. So children, today in this video, I am going to tell about the nuclear test. It's a story, it's a very interesting story. It's a story of an Anjali, a girl who was staying in a nuclear family. It's a lesson about what is nuclear family and what is joint family. I hope you all of you studied in the SST lesson, that is family lesson. What is nuclear family and what is joint family? See children, what do you mean by nuclear here? Here, nuclear family is a family group consisting of two parents and their children, one or more. Yes, nuclear family means here the parents, father, mother, and a child. That is one or two brother or a sister. That we call it as a nuclear family. It is a very small family. And in joint family, we have a father, mother, brother, sister, and grandparents. That is called as a joint family. Here, more members are there. Okay, in this lesson, there are totally 5 characters we are going to see here. One is Anjali, Anjali's father, Anjali's mother, Anjali's grandfather, and Anjali's grandmother. Totally 5 characters are there in this lesson. It's a story about an Anjali, a girl who was staying in a nuclear family. She was not able to adjust with their grandparents when they came to stay with them. So children, let us see whether Anjali will adjust to their grandparents or no. Okay, we shall begin with lesson number 2, that is page number 18. I hope you all of you have purchased the textbook and open the textbook, all of you. Okay, children. Now see lesson number 2, the nuclear test. See children, pre-reading activity. Here what you are going to see here. See children, first question, that is, do you enjoy your grandparents' company? Yes, if yes, then write I enjoy my grandparents' company. Next question. Do your grandparents stay in a different place? Yes, your answer maybe they are staying with you or they are staying in another place. You can write my grandparents are staying in villages or my grandparents are staying with us only. Yes or no? You can write the answer that. Next, third one. Do you visit them often? Yes, if you visit them often, yes, you write I often visit my grandparents or visit only in the time of festivals or during holidays, I visit my grandparents. Next, fourth question. Do they help in your schoolwork? Yes, if grandparents are staying with you, then they help you or no? Yes, tell them my grandparents help in my schoolwork, especially your grandfather will help in your school projects which the teachers will be giving you all no. So if yes, then write my grandparents help in my schoolwork. Next, discuss these questions with your friends and collect their opinions. Yes, discuss means you share your ideas with your friend that my grandfather will do like that, my grandmother will cook the food, my grandfather will take me out. So you discuss all this with your friends and take the opinion about the grandparents. Yes, but with this we came to know that important family members because we have experienced in their life. They take more than our parents. So grandparents are very important. So let us begin with the first para. See, Amma, why are you removing all my things from the cupboard? Anjali asked in a voice which sounded like she was ready for a fight. You already know, Anjali, Dada and Dadi are going to need some place for keeping their things, her mother replied firmly. See, children, in the first para, see on the screen picture that mother is removing all the things from the cupboard. That is, she asked her mother, who asked Anjali. Anjali, Anjali asked to her mother, Mummy, why are you removing all the things from the cupboard? Then her mother replied that her mother told that, you know, Dada and Dadi are coming to stay with us. So they need some place to keep their things. Mother replied firmly means very quietly. Mother replied to Anjali. But ma, where will my things go? This has been room since I was a baby. Why should I give up everything just because Dada and Dadi are coming to live with us? Cried Anjali. What she asked Anjali that she go on asking the questions to her mother. Because this is the room when I was baby. I was staying in this room only. They are coming. I should give up the room. No, I can't give my room to their. Because Anjali, she's never shared her things with anybody because she was the only child to her parent. So she was arguing with her mother. The Anju, you are not giving up anything. You are only going to sleep on the couch, that is sofa, in the hall instead of in this room. And your things can be accommodated, that is adjustment elsewhere, replied her mother, trying to be sensitive but feeling rather expectorated with the daughter's endless objection. See here what her mother says to Anjali, that Anju is her pet name. Anju is a, come on Anju, that you are not going to give anything. Only you are going to sleep on the sofa, that is in the hall instead of the room. And your things can be adjusted, means somewhere in other room or in the hall. Her mother replied, very sensitive to her, because she was asking very endless questions that is irritating to her mother. But then too her mother replied very calm and quietly to Anjali. See children, come to the next one. This is how it had been ever since Anjali had been told that her grandparents would be living with them from now on. They had recently sold off all their land in the village where they had lived most of their life. Yes, their parents told to Anjali that their grandparents would be living with them only forever, because they were staying in the village where they have a field. So they sold off their all the land and they are going to stay with Anjali only. Dada was nudging, that is pushed gently, 70 now and was too old to be able to run the farm all by himself. He had promised he would not leave his beloved, that is someone you love, beloved land till he dies, but he finds it more and more difficult to live there alone. Yes, why Dada and Dadi are coming to stay with them means because Dada was 70 years old. He was too old that he was not able to look after the farm all by himself. But he had promised, that is his beloved man, that is his father or grandfather, that he would not leave his land. But he find it more difficult to live there alone. He was not able to look after the farm all by himself only. So he was coming to stay with Anjali's father. Yes, all these children has migrated. Migrated means what? Move from one place to another. All children had migrated to the cities. Two of Anjali Chachajis were abroad. Only Papa lived in Pune, while Rita Bua was in Delhi. Dada had been persuaded, persuaded means urged or advised, by Anjali's father to come and live with them. Papa wanted all of them to be together as a joint family. He could then take care of his aging parents. See children here, the children of Dadaji all were, because he was having two sons. They were also living abroad. Only one, that is Rita Bua, was staying in Delhi and Anjali's father was staying in Pune. So, but that Anjali father requested his father, that is his Dada and Dadi, to come and stay with them. Anjali father wanted to take care of their aged parent. So he wanted to live in a joint family. So he requested his parents to come and stay with them. See children, come to the next para. Of course, Anjali enjoyed meeting her grandparents during her holidays. But that did not mean she was going to be happy giving up a room for them. Anjali was an only child. Never in her life had she liked sharing anything, and she was not ready to change now. See children, in this para, that is Anjali. She enjoyed the meeting grandparents during holidays. That when she go for the holidays, there she'll meet her parents and she was very happy. But that it means that she was not ready to share her things with anybody, because she was the only child to her parents. So she did not like anything that she was going to share her now. She was not ready to share her room with grandparents. And it was that when her grandparents came, Anjali was fussy, difficult to please, irritating, and brattish worst. That means that when grandparents came and staying with Anjali, that it was very fussy, that Anjali was behaving very badly and rudely. That she brattish means badly behaved girl. She made a hue and a cry, that is loud noise, over she had lost her room. She was not making rude, that is bad mannered comments. She would not talk much and pretended to be glued to her favorite program on the TV. She was not very polite and complained through not directly, for she was afraid of her father's wrath. Wrath means anger. See, children, when grandparents came to stay with Anjali, that Anjali was not adjusting or not behaving properly with the grandparents. She was behaving very badly, and she was not commenting anything because she was very afraid of her father, and she was not talking with them. She was not very polite with them, and she was not talking very kind to them because she lost her room. So she could not say anything to her grandmother because her father's was very strict to her. Come to the next para. It was true having grandparents living with them needed adjustment to a new routine. They were used to a different way of life. They woke up much before anyone else did, and that made things awkward, that is, causing difficulty. Dadi was forever doing some puja or other, and if there was an objection to onions in the food one day, it was eggs the next day. See, children, when grandparents came to stay with them, it was a routine change in their life. Yes or no? Because they were used to a different way of life. In the villages, you see that they will get up very early in the morning. Yes or no? They get up early in the morning. They sweep the garden and put rangolis and everything. And early in the morning, Dadi used to do puja and Dada used to go for a walk. Yes or no? In the same way, it was looking very awkward to them. And Dadi was always doing some pujas and she'll having some vratas. Some people they won't eat onion, and some people they won't eat eggs on Monday or a Friday or Saturday. They'll be having some restriction. So it was very difficult for Anjali to adjust it them. They would, even the grandparents, see the next one. They would not go with them to eat out in the restaurants. They would not watch movies in the theaters. They would not enjoy shopping just for fun. They would thought strap dresses were too foreign and short skirts totally avoidable. Pop music was noise and ice cream were not good for health. See, children, even the grandparents, they would not go, they were not interested in going out or eating in the restaurant. And also, they were not interested to watch the movies in the theater also. Even they would not like going for shopping for fun also. And wearing small dresses, that is strap dresses, the short skirts, they look too odd. And pop music for them was a totally nice. They always listen to the Bhakti Gita and some melodious or some mythological songs, and ice creams were totally not good for health. Yes or no? If you are having the grandparents, they'll tell or no, don't eat ice cream, it is not good for health. It brings a cough and cold for you. Yes or no? So in that way, the grandparents will be telling to her that don't go and eat in the restaurant because restaurant the food will be not good. It is not hygienic. They won't prepare it properly. Yes or no? And going for shopping, it is a waste of time and money. If you go for shopping, whatever else you go on purchasing, so they were not interested in these all the things. Next, the one thing they did share was an addiction to television, but the programs they watched put Anjali to sleep. Anjali felt as if she had suddenly been imprisoned. The house, all 850 feet of compact space planning, suddenly looked too small. See, children, in this para, see, children, when Dada Dadi wanted to see the programs, Anjali used to go to sleep. Anjali felt that as if she suddenly be imprisoned. Imprisoned means she had been a caged. Huh? That all 850 feet, the house was very big for before Anjali was, because only three members were staying. When grandparents came, the house was looking too small. Yes or no? The TV addiction was become very, this one for problem for Anjali, that she was not able to watch her favorite program. Okay, children, the next will continue in the next video. I hope you all understand this what I said, and if not understand, just read the lesson once again. Okay, children, see you in the next video. Thank you.